Hey guys, welcome to episode 32 of Dragon Age Inquisition. Right, first of all I want to apologise because only half this video actually has a face cam and everything, because basically, long story short, I edited this whole video together and I went to upload it. I uploaded it and I noticed for some reason only half the video was there. So I've gone back and had a look at it, and what I've done is somehow, I don't know how this has happened, but I've got the second part of the video with the face cam uploaded, then partway through that it'll go to a black screen, and for some reason the first of the episode isn't there. And I've gone back to try and edit it again now, and I've deleted the the face cam footage because I thought it was all uploaded. So I do apologise, only some of this video does have commentary, so it might seem out of place. I'm going to upload it anyway, and I think there's another video that's done the same thing for some reason. My editing software has been playing up a little bit, so I do apologise about that. Anyway, I do hope you do enjoy it and everything, and once again I'm sorry that there's not much audio or commentary or anything. I do apologise, but anyway, I'll leave you now to watch this video, and I'll see you all later.
isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. I suppose a proper introduction is called for, now that we're not running for our lives. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of the Tevinter Imperium. I was at Redcliffe when the Venatori assumed command of your southern mages. I only wish I could have given more warning.
What you did for us at Haven was very brave.
It was, wasn't it? Throwing in my lot with the underdogs, that's me. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. They'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay.
Welcome to the team, Freddy. Investigate. You'd fight your own people.
You'd really fight your own countrymen.
Southerners like to think of the Imperium as nothing but slavers and cultists. Why not? That's all you see. But it's not true. Some Tevinters are not only handsome and well-dressed, but rather put off by all that rot. So, I'll happily kill cultists or anyone who thinks a darkspawn is the way of the future.
Right, you're welcome here.
We can use all the help we can get.
No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you.
I wonder, you know, if you accept certain people, does it like start you recruiting other people? Nobody knows that. No one likes a pessimist. I don't need their thanks. Nobody knows that.
We don't know what will happen. Nobody does.
An optimist! Such a rare breed. I've stumbled upon a unicorn. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world.
Yeah. Let's do this, Freddy.
Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
I really want a cup of tea now after speaking to him. Is he a mage? I think he is, isn't he? Look at this for a library, man. I could spend hours. Oh, I got a trophy. The brightest of their age. Recruit. Oh, that's everyone then. Recruit all possible companions in a single playthrough. Right, so that's everyone I've recruited. Right. 4. Oh no, the folly of General Not Sheraton. 4. And so it was that the victory was absolute, and cheers were raised for General Not Sheraton. What a name. And so, buoyed by respect and admiration, Not Sheraton stood proud and removed the mask to state her true name. For had they not accepted her, had they not thrived by her leadership, had they not become comrades despite station and mask and nonsense of protocol, and the answer was swift and bewildering, for they had not, and swiftly she was bundled away amid calls of impostor and spy, and other terms she could not know, for she still did not know, or at least. So they weren't expecting that. Who's this?
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research.
Oh, is this my creature research? Oh no.
I find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
My other creature researcher died.
You're taking over the duties of Minave.
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and said I should
She's still
serve
alive.
the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
Right, what are your
How
abilities?
can you serve the Inquisition?
I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your efforts as leader of the Inquisition.
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals.
Oh, she's a
I don't
tranquil.
remember why.
You're a tranquil.
You were made tranquil.
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
Okay, and how are your duties going?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Not optimal given the facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to suffer.
Okay, right, where do I turn in my
As you
research
were.
for you?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Right, is it here? Yes, here it is. We got anything? Nope, nothing. Okay. Oh, there's another step. I just want to have a quick word with Freddy again. See if I get a new conversation with him.
Roderick, that Chantry fellow who led us through the mountain from Haven. You know he died, I assume.
Oh,
Got us as far as the camp and then... that was it.
that's too bad. I'm surprised he helped. I never liked. I'm not going to speak ill of the dead.
Oh.
He
that's
tried
too
to
bad.
turn
I
his
helped him walk.
health around.
He talked about you quite a bit. He just needed to be sure you were on Draste's chosen. He was terrified of what it meant, if it were true. But in the end, he believed. He asked me to tell you he was sorry.
Oh. See, he tried to, oh, what's the word? Redeem himself at the end, didn't he? I'm glad he saw the light. He judged me too quickly. Thanks for telling me he was a good man. He was a good man.
It seems he was a good man after all.
Sometimes you discover things where you least expect. Anyway, we can talk about something else if you'd rather.
Investigate. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about the Imperium. Tell me about yourself.
Occurs
I
to
want
me
to
that
know
I
what
barely
he
know
is. Is
anything
he?
about you.
Beyond my being a mage.
Yeah, he is a mage.
You mean?
Beyond that, yes.
And beyond my being so charming and well dressed, which is obvious to anyone.
If you say so. Oh, no, we'll flirt.
I'm well aware of your...
God, I'm turning my character into a right little whore. I'm just flirting with everyone.
The moment I saw you, I thought, there's a man who knows quality. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes, me. I am the scion of House Parvis, a product of generations of careful breeding and the repository of its hopes and dreams. Naturally, I despised it all. The lies, the scheming, the illusions of supremacy. That's Tevinter in a nutshell, isn't it? Needless to say, my family was not happy with my choices.
Right, careful breathing. Your family's angry with you. That's enough for now. Why not go back? You know. Right, that's enough for now.
I think I've heard enough.
That's too bad. I never tire of talking about myself.
Okay, that's enough.
I should go.
As you wish.
Right, I just want to have a look up here. I need to find Varric on the battlefront. Ooh, fast travel here. Ooh, hello, what's this? There's Liliana. Right, on the condition of your charges, dear Liliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmoomples II is still unhappy about his meal plan. Is that a dog? And tries to get into the pan. That's a dog, isn't it? I've had to bolt installed, and now he whines constantly. The two little ones are still a handful, but good news. I've managed to discourage Bullet from relieving yourself on the silk rug Justina gave you. Felicine from 2 doors over has been visiting almost every day to play with the nugs. She is quite delightful, and Schmoomples II is fond of her. I suspect it is because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had to ask her governess to keep her from visiting the house. However, as someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago, an agent of one of the Blanchards hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale secrets, I neutralised and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmoomples II in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Felden as soon as possible. I have arranged for a Garda to take over nug keeping. Sparrow. She's got some pets. Bless her. Right, what's here? Note found in Skyhold's rookery. Sadler. Baron Plucky. I don't care how many missions he's flown or how many lives his actions have saved. He is a holy terror. Nearly pecked out my eyes. Baron Plucky. What a name. I've tried to attach a message to him. All the dramatic flapping and squawking caused the sister to come over. You should have seen her look when she snatched the letter from me. If I had a weaker constitution, it might have killed me on the spot. I suppose she thought I was trying to murder her prized raven, and all she had to do was cue at him, and the Baron hopped onto her shoulder. All sweetness and nestled into her neck. How does she do it? All the birds like her. Is it blood magic? It's blood magic, isn't it? Weaver.
Sister Leliana will want access to the bird.
Right. A fine time to close the border. The news is dire. There are rumours that our Warden brothers and sisters in Flodden have all perished. Without the Grey Wardens, the Blight will take... Oh, I've still got that mission to do, haven't I, to go around looking for the Grey Wardens. The Blight will take Flodden, then it will undoubtedly spread. It will go north to Nevarra and the marshes. It will come west to Orleans. At the head will be an archdemon, and in its wake will come thousands upon thousands of darkspawn. We must be ready to stare squarely into the eyes of oblivion. Many of you have asked why we remain here when such threats are mounting in the east. The problem, you see, is not that a new one for us. Oh, it's not a new one for us. To say Flodden and Orleans have been at odds is an understatement. These two are like dogs and cats. We Wardens are Elysian by address only, but that does not seem to matter to Flodden's leaders. Word is that the King of Flodden is dead, and its successor, Loghain Mac Tyr, decrees that no Warden set foot in the country, so he's still pissed off, isn't he? Mac Tyr, a national hero who helped expel invading Elysian forces from Flodden, seems to have it out for our order. Or our order, too. Maybe he doubts our abilities. Maybe he's more foolish than the history books make him out to be. This is why we must wait, even as Flodden willingly welcomes its fate. An address by Warden Constable Blackwall of Valchevin to his recruits, 930 Dragon.
Get the cages up here. Quickly.
Right, let's go speak to Liliana.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Oh, hello.
Inquisitor. I was not expecting a visit. You had little interest in speaking to me privately before. But as dear Josephine says, it's never too late to make a friend.
Friends are in supply. Why was... Calling here. Let's go for this one.
Right. Especially since we lost so many at Haven.
You noticed my exchange with the commander. The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
Now that you mention it, it was your fault. I'm not going to blame Liliana. I like Liliana. I think she's awesome.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead,
But look what we've gained instead. You care for your men, or we could have locked both. Learned from this, right? You care for your men.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Right, our men are not disposable.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
Is that it?
Our agents have encountered more followers of Corypheus, these so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know.
Is that bird that was
I
with
propose
the
we stop the
Corypheus?
Venatori before they find what they seek.
Okay, who's Caterina?
Do you know anything about Calpurnia?
Only that
Calpurnia.
Calpurnia is a name from ancient Tevinter legend. An unusual one. She was a priestess of Dumat.
I think it was
foster
her.
mother to the founder of the Imperium. A name like that is meant to assure the Venatori they follow in the footsteps of legends. We must prove them wrong.
Okay, and good idea. Give me your plan.
What strategy do you have in mind?
A subtle approach. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've investigated his finances, surveyed his warehouses. I propose that you meet with Vicinius. Flatter him. Find out what he knows of Calpurnia.
Okay, he should be forewarned. Tell me about Vincius. What if he knows nothing? I'll try to charm. I'll get him to talk. I'll charm him.
We need him to open up about these bloodthirsty cultists. I'll bring wine.
Vicinius could be a useful ally. Merchants travel, and they love gossip as much as coin. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Val Royeaux. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
Interesting. I'm going to wine and dine someone, apparently. Okay, right, so I can't go through there. Okay, so that's not where the stairs was. Tell you what, if this was Dark Souls, I'd think there's a secret doorway there. Haven't I just examined that? Yeah, I've read that. Right, where's the... Oh, there isn't another one, is there? No. Oh, look at the ravens. Right. I still need to find where Varric is. That's the war room. Right. So that's where I want to go. So I think I need to go out somewhere, don't I? I'd love to be in that library and just read everything. I would. It's huge. Right, so let's go speak to Varric on the battlements. I'm guessing then I need to exit through the... There we go. Oh no. This way, through the front door there, not yet. Let's guess. Whoa. Just look at it, man. That is freaking awesome. We've got mountains, sky, birds, towers, more mountains. The scene is brilliant. Oh no, what's this? News from Thadus. Haven destroyed by Darkest Menace. Is this a newspaper? Dire news from the Frostbacks. The Pilgrim Sanctuary of Haven, home to the new Inquisition, has been destroyed. Information is still vague, but some believe a dragon resembling an archdemon was involved in the attack. Fears of a new blight are now beginning to surface. As the Chantry continues to flounder, some are concerned that Haven's destruction may predict the Inquisition's imminent collapse. However, there is yet hope, as reports indicate that the Herald of Andraste and Inquisition leadership survived and have found refuge somewhere else. Crier Belenis. That's right, I am your king. Mwahahaha. What's down here?
The order was sent.
Look for Cole. Hey, Cole!
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Right, he helped us.
Cole helped me escape the Envy Demon. I already agreed to let him stay.
That was before we knew what it was. Honoring deals with demons is a swift path to an early grave.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But Cole looks like a young man. Could it be possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
Right, I'll talk with him. I'll talk with him. I like Cole. I think he's
Cole has
alright.
to say for himself. Where is he now?
He was right.
Haven.
Cullen looks frozen in time.
So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm dead.
Are you alright?
You're feeling their pain.
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Is he an empath?
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help.
Can he cure
Every
them?
breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
Is he like an angel of death? Or something? He's like a reaper.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made
I'm sure he's been in the previous
but
Dragon
I made
Age.
friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Stay and help us.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He
Oh
wants
no, I've got to make a
mercy.
choice.
Help.
Oh no. You know what time it is? Time for the flippy coin. Right, heads, I end his pain. Tails, I give him a chance. Right. So we all know it's going to piss people off or whatever. Are you ready? What is it? That is Tails, look. I don't know if you can see, make that out. Ready? I'm going to, if I can get the coin. There we go. That is Tails, yep. So I'm going to give him a chance.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover. Or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't. And neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Interesting. I'm sure he's been in. Oh, surgeon, hello. Forgotten boy.
Inquisitor? Is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injury.
Alright, I'll let you go then. Are there many wounded? Are you new here? Right, goodbye. I'll let you
As
go.
you were.
Your worship.
I'm sure that Cole's been in something else before. Another Dragon Age. Oh man, I do apologise guys. This is turning to be quite a long episode. I want to cover like all the Skyforge, Skyhold. I'll get there eventually.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now!
Why is he stalling for? Oh.
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
It was a bad situation. Do you ever stop working? Problem.
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will
Whoa,
not
what's
run
that
from
dust?
here in
Ice. How many did we lose at Haven? I hope I'm going to leave it. So you work for me now.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Right, I hope I'm a good leader.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like it. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
I trust your advice.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Right, so that's pretty much everyone. I need to still speak to Cassandra, don't I? What's going on down here?
Commander wants the area around Skyhold made safe. Swords at the ready. We leave in an hour.
Oh, and I still got... I wonder if my Kunari, the Iron Bulls, made it. The Chargers, that's what they're called, isn't it? I wonder if they're here. Oh, what's in here? Okay, it's just leads to there. Yeah, as I was saying, sorry this is a quite a long episode, guys. I want to cover everything in Skyhold, isn't it? Yeah, I want to cover everything in this episode, and then I can move on in the next episode. Because I'm thinking I want to try out the multiplayer in the next one.
Of course.
Hey, it's her.
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
What's new?
What's been going on?
Sister Liliana glanced at me today. I think she's gonna have me killed.
Why? What are you doing here?
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
Tell me about yourself.
So, who's Scout Harding, really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that thing out there.
Okay, right. Interesting.
I should go.
Hey, there's Iron Bud, but I'm not going to talk to him. So this must be the training, fast travel. Hey, there's Cassandra. Just want to have a... I know I'm missing out characters. I just want to have a look around everything. Right, so that's... Hey, there's Sarah. Where's Varric? Cold, Cullen, Blackwall, Vivian, Sarah, Ironball, Cassandra. Oh wait, it's because I'm on the first floor, wasn't it? Right, town intervention. I can't add a way marker, but where do I go to get to there's Vivian. I'm in the wrong area, aren't I? No, because that's... Maybe if I go up there. There's Blackwall.
It's just what I heard.
Oh, that's Harding, isn't it? There's Thran. Who's Thran?
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
Okay, that was a very interesting, enlightening conversation. Right, so Varric must be not this way.
Majestic. How was a place like this ever lost?
Is he this way? Oh, pardon me. Ah, there he is. Barrett, homecoming. What are you doing up here, though, mate? Hey, what are you doing?
Inquisitor, meet Hawk.
Hawk!
Champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
I know how that feels. I've seen the cost of losing.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
Right, is it reversible?
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
That name rings a bell.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
Right, what were you investigating? Thank you, it's worth a shot. It's bad
if you
for
didn't know
Wardens.
about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium. Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Right, thank you.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
You fought Corypheus. Where have you been? What happened to Kirkwall? Why are you alone? What has Varric told you? I'll talk to Hawk later.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Oh, so he's not going to stay here. But, that's awesome, man. I need to play the other Dragon Ages again just to get my memory refreshed. Although I might do a Let's Play on them, I think, once I finish this and my others. Right, okay, so now we go to the war room. And I think we might be able to end this episode then. I'm not going through the door again. Going through the shortcut. Right, so let's go to the war room. No, not that way. This way. I'm trying to remember back now. It's been like 4 or 5 years since I've played, more like 3 probably. But it's been so long since I've played Dragon Age 2. I'm trying to remember what happened. So I think it's been about 5 years since I played the first one. So it must be, yeah, about 3 or 4 years since I played the second one. And I'm trying to remember the events of what happened in it. Right, so the war room's this way, isn't it? Summon the War Council. Let's do this. Right, force. I've got 1 perk, okay. Just make sure you develop keen eyes and inquisitive mind. Right, optimal cutting. Details to show how to get the maximum usable harvest from each plant. Training, spotting where passive rates, significantly increase the discovery range of the searching action. That might be handy. Gain a collection of tier 1 herbs. Right, we're on to forces. A method of releasing blade master used by chevaliers to annihilate open performs combat, gains focus from killing foes. Riding to increase resistance being unseated. Oh, did my horse and my dragon make it? Increase the maximum number of patients party can carry by 4. That might be useful. Okay, connections. Thanks to a few well-placed acquaintances and a carefully crafted reputation, merchants will pay the Inquisition 10% more for items. For an expanding network of contacts and more artisan suppliers and neighbour patrons, merchants will offer the Inquisition 10% discount. Inquisition procedure can leverage the nation to purchase shipment of rare and valuable raw materials for crafting. Okay, and Inquisition. An Interior Tailor is a famed for the ability to tie pocket seamlessly in the guard. Oh, I want that. I want that, I think. I want that so I can carry more items. That's what I want. Okay, and let's go to all these. So what have we got? Wicked. You know what? I'm going to do this in the next episode because I think there's going to be some missions and stuff that I need to do. I thought it was going to be like an FMV or something about summoning the War Council, and this video's gone on quite long enough anyway. So I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to go get myself a coffee and stuff, and I need to hang my washing out. I might do trial and multiplayer in the next episode actually instead, rather than carry on with the story. I'll see how I feel. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you all in the next episode, which will be like 5-10 minutes or something like that. Take care. Bye.